No Regrets Men's Ministry began over 30 years ago to catalyze a movement that multiplies disciples, leaders, and small groups around the world. Each year, we gather over 25,000 men from around the world for a day of worship, biblical teaching, and fellowship with other men. The No Regrets Men's Conference is a global, one-day men's conference hosted at Elmbrook Church in Brookfield, Wisconsin, and streamed to churches, prisons, homes, campuses, and workplaces all over the world. Here is how the No Regrets Men's Conference impacts the lives of thousands of men across the globe.
I go to the conference expecting to meet with God, full on to have an amazing spiritual experience. You know, I always go to the conference with the guys in my small group, and we have an amazing time of fellowship together.
We didn't have much of a men's ministry at that time, and this kind of created an avenue for us to just start having that conversation and just get to know one another. It's kind of a mountaintop moment for our guys where we're able to really just be inspired, just for leading our families better, leading our church better, and just getting to know one another better. It's also been a great opportunity to link arms with other churches that a lot of times we don't get to see.
It was life-changing for me in that for the first time, I found connections with men, and conversations and friendships were starting to be forged. And I realized I didn't want to do life alone. And that was in 2005. And I look back, that was the start of everything, no regrets.
It started a fire for me with just a little spark that has grown and grown in realizing just that I need Christ in my life, and I need my life to be Christ-centered, and it has been a life changer.
It was powerful, especially with worship. You know, you have a room full of men standing up and worshiping together, unafraid, you know, letting their guards down, and that really was powerful to see that.
There's something special about the energy that comes from being in a room full of men worshiping God, and there's this synergy that happens when we know we're all together for the same reason, and it's a very powerful experience.
And then the speakers that they get, I mean, national speakers speaking just so dynamic to men's issues that really just hit the nail on the head of what a lot of guys need to hear. And the Spirit of God works in that environment. We're able to have live worship and 200 men singing "How Great Thou Art" in a room is just like, whoa. You know, you can't just help but just think, man, this is awesome.
You know, sometimes we don't go to all the talks too. Sometimes I find that there's a guy in the group that is just hurting in some way. And we may have an opportunity to just go into a private room and just sit and have a personal time together because that's what the guy needs.
It's powerful to come together and recognize that we are here for the same reason, worshiping the same God. We're on the same team, and we can work together. We can network with ministries that are in our local area.
It's helped me to just go deeper in my relationship with God, in my understanding of, you know, what it is that He's got in store for my life. And for me, showing up randomly that day in February 2020, I had no idea that was the start of a journey that God was gonna lead me on.